Hey guys, Christopher here. Thank you for checking out this video. I'm going to be really quick with this because it's so simple. No reason to go on and on like I normally do, right? But as I've mentioned in some of my previous training through email, we want to target with landing pages, with pop-ups. Typically, any offer that we are generating leads for a business, or we're providing some sort of service to them, they need to value the customer highly. So for example, swimming pool installation, obviously that client job is probably going to be worth $10,000, $15,000 or more. So you don't need that many leads additionally for them to show value. It's pretty obvious. Okay, you don't need tons of leads. If we're providing 5 leads, additional leads per week or even per month, that's significant for that business. Okay, and what you're going to find is most of your searches for these higher end type niches, most of these service type niches, you're going to find that the websites are very poor. They're not using correct marketing principles whatsoever. They're not capturing information from their visitors. And for this type of and some of these higher end services, you're going to have a very small percentage of people that are going to be in a buying mode, that are doing these searches. Meaning they're not going to buy right away through the website or go through, contact them and buy a pool today. Chances are they're going to look around and get prices and things like that. So when they visit a website with this type of a niche, probably not going to be spending more than a couple minutes on that site. Okay, unless they really see something. And some of these sites are horrible, so I don't know who would spend much time at all. So you only have a very small window to capture information, capture that lead, and then follow back on them. But none of these businesses are addressing that at all. So even, I'm not showing ads right now, but even you can target people that are advertising through Google Ads to their page, and the pages are going to look similar to this. They should be sending people to either a landing page. All these businesses should be sending people to a landing page or to their site with a pop-up. Okay, so for example, let's click over here and see, this is just a horrible website. Looks like 1997. Just horrible. They have their opt-in form down here at the very bottom, and most of them are going to be like this, and you see a phone number. So somebody's really only going to call this business if they are impressed, or maybe they had a recommendation for this company. They may call. But a majority of people, probably 90% of people visiting this business right here, their website, are going to be just browsing and getting an impression of this company. So this is not a very good one. As you can see, they have no means of capturing anything here. Another thing you're going to see is most of them are offering nothing more than what? A free quote. I mean, how many times has that been overdone? Here's another one, just horrible website. But you're going to see, if any call to action is here, it's going to be get a free quote. And this is just, you could totally do a remake of their website because they need it so badly. But you put it at really engaging, exciting, great looking popover using Engagifire over this website, and then you show them that through the remote commander feature, these businesses are going to be impressed, and they're going to want you to create a site, a better site, one that's similar to the pop-up, more professional looking. I know because it's already happened with me. So, this is just famous pool man. I mean, you call and they have an email address. It's very bad first impression for somebody spending 10, 15, 20, 25 grand on a pool. To have a pool put into their house. The lead is valuable, extremely valuable to this business, but they're doing nothing to capture it. Nothing whatsoever. And like I told you, some businesses are advertising, paying for clicks. Probably $5, $10 a click. And they're getting nothing from it because people are going to this website, that website, and leaving. So let's see if we can, here's presidential pools. Okay, a little better looking website, but again, no call to action. There's no means to collect the lead here, which is the most important thing, is to get them into their system so they can start building a relationship with that customer, proving why their pool business is better than the competitors. So they have it. This is a better looking site, but there's still no means. Here it is. Well, actually, they do have. They're giving away a free guide. This is better. Free steps to the perfect pool, which is a lot better. But this should be a pop-up. If not a pop-up, it should be at the top of the page, not buried down here at the very bottom. Okay? But you're going to see some are going to say, you know, have a form for a free quote on these high-end service businesses, very expensive services. That's all they're going to hide. This is an exception to the rule, but they're not doing it properly. Okay? So you can go through and you can contact these people very easily, or you could outsource somebody to go through all cities where where people are swimming in pools, states, and go through these cities, outsource it, and have them collect all the first page URLs. Of all the first page URLs. Okay? Let me see if I can find another one here. Most of them are just service type websites, but we want the real actual listings that are on the page, the first page. So you have someone just say, go through first page only. You can create a video and tell them you only want, or you can do this, you only want listings of the actual company name. You don't want, this is one too. We don't want something like Yelp. We don't want, let's see here, we don't want Fixer. We want the actual business website. That's what we want. And they can go through all the cities in a state for one niche, and then go to the next niche. And you can hire somebody at Fiverr to do that, and just collect all the URLs so all they have to do is copy. Well, we wouldn't copy that one, but all they have to do is this: copy it and put it into Notepad or something and save it. Or they can take the whole description if they want, and then that way you have a link. If they put it into a Word doc, it'll be a clickable link, and then you can go and you can check out all these pages and go to the contact form that they have and reach out to them. Now, in terms of a freebie, what we're giving away, we got to go. The pop-up itself is pretty strong. Having the pop-up is going to get them more opt-ins. There's no question about that. Okay? It's going to stop the pattern of somebody just coming and leaving, which they're going to do most of the time with this type of a market and these poor quality websites. They may note the, let me see if I can go over here. They may note the phone number to call later. And none of these links are working right now. Some of the links don't even work. But most of them are doing very poorly. I could go through and just show you these, and most of them are just doing a horrible job. Okay, here's another one. This is not really, well, they are a pool company, but you can't really tell. Okay, it's just poor. Okay, bad website, no call to action, but they're going to end up charging 15, 20,000 or even more than that for a service. And the first impression is just ridiculous. Okay? So they just have a phone number here. They don't even have a contact. But so if you get your assistant to collect all these, you can rule out the ones that don't have an email address or a contact form, or both, and work with those only. Okay, so back to the typical freebie, which is a free quote. Other company is on the right track by offering a free guide how to select a pool company. That is the right track. But what you really want to do is you need to do some research into the niche that you're starting with. Find out, use old Google, and find out what people want with the pool company. What do they want? What do they look for? And you can, if you do a little research in advance, you can find this information out. Find out what they typically buy with a pool. You don't know about it. What comes with it? What is a big deal with a pool? Safety? I mean, what's the number one concern of a customer? Is it safety? Is it durability? Find that out and then create a free product based on that. Whether it's a report, whether it's a video, whether it's a consultation, whether it's a stat sheet, or something like that they can receive back. But whatever addresses a majority of people's wants and needs, desires, what they're really wanting in a pool manufacturer, a pool installer. You get to the bottom of that, and then you create your pop-up around a free offer that gives them more information about that, or something that will help them make a decision and hopefully choose this company to do their pool. That's the whole goal. And of course, you can help businesses follow up and build that relationship, build the trust up that the website is unable to do. Okay, but you find that and you create your freebie around that. Then you add that to your pop-up. But what you can do, you can take one niche, create an Engagifire template. You can start with one of my templates or start from scratch. And then make it generic towards all pool companies. And that's the one you're going to use over their website. You only have to create one, and then you'll do a remote commander on the targets that you're going to actually reach out to, that you've narrowed down. Okay? And keep in mind, you don't have to generate thousands of leads here, even hundreds of leads. You only need a couple good leads, additional leads for them that came from your efforts, and they're going to love you. Okay, then you can get into more in terms of redesigning their website. The monthly, you get them on a monthly where you're maintaining their autoresponder. You're taking care of that. Now, you can also, if you're finding people are not immediately interested in going with this approach, what you can do is you can prove it to them. Add the pop-up to their website. Tell them that you'll give it to them for free on a trial basis for 15 days or 30 days. And all you need is one lead to come in from that form. One. And they are going to sign up faster than you would believe. If you're dealing with these higher end niches. So you let them try it out and just put them on a trial that you'll review everything after 15 days or 30 days, whatever you set it up as. But you want to prove it to them. It's not going to cost them anything out of pocket. But use that as your backup, because it's very powerful having their website and an Engagifire pop-up come over it. It just totally changes the dimensions of everything. And a smart business person that realizes that each customer is valuable, just one, is going to good chance they're going to want to do this. You're not going to get everybody, but it's a good chance. And then you can go on and you can explain the benefits of capturing the lead and telling them, hey, most people are hitting your website and they're leaving and you have no means of contacting them, especially people that are paying for the leads from Google Ads. So this is just one example, one niche in one city. But just start thinking, and you could even do some searching, do some research, find out these high customer value niches. Okay, I mean, this is how much does a pool cleaning cost? You can get a lot of insights from just using Suggest tool. And stick with one niche initially. Create your demo. Collect the business name and the website address from only the first page listings from multiple cities in the same state. Target states that would, obviously don't want to go to Canada. I mean, people in Canada have pools, but not going to be as many. You want to target Canadian cities looking for pool installation services or businesses. Stick with the warmer climate areas. Try to focus on that. And just go through and start collecting all this information and weed out the bad ones and reach out to them. Show them what you have. Show them exactly what you have. And that you can set this up for them in a day. You can have it set up and they can start generating leads right away. Another reason we want to target people on the first page is because there's a good chance they're getting traffic. So if they have 83,000, this is a deck builder, 95,000. They take off Arizona, it might be higher. Okay, not much more. But they're definitely getting some hits to their website, being on the first page for this, even though it's a small results number. And then you can target bigger cities as well. But they're definitely there's people searching and they are getting traffic. So all it takes is one lead. Just keep that in mind. You don't need dozens, hundreds, thousands to make a dent. Okay, so this is a good starting point for you guys. You can work in some of the niches that I provided templates for. Real estate agents, brokers. A lot of them have better websites, but they're not capturing through a pop-up. Okay, so grab a hold of this. You can outsource the heavy lifting to somebody else. You can just focus on the meat and potatoes, weed out the bad ones, follow up with the good ones. And then when you set your demo up, set it up so that your autoresponder is attached and the messages that will go back to the subscriber, which would be the business owner, educate them on your service. Maybe a series of a couple, 2, 3, that educate them on providing some stats, different things that explain your service, and then your call to action. You can have a call to action maybe on the second or third one, and then a final call to action with a deadline that they can get a pop-up created for 60% off, whatever it may be. Have a coupon. Okay, so this is very powerful. You have the tools to do this. It's just a matter of starting, taking some action on it. But this is just like extremely low-hanging fruit. Okay, these businesses are out there they're just sitting out there. And they probably know they have a bad website. They just don't have time to take care of it. So you may end up getting a website job out of this whole thing. Because like I said, they're going to see your pop-up and they're going to be like, wow, we want a website like that. So I wish you luck with it. Put some action into it. Get these things working for you. Start using Engagifire, playing around with the templates so you get comfortable how to edit them. It just takes time and practice, and you'll have it down. Okay, guys.